The I Expect You to Die series is one of my all-time favorite VR series ever, and I Expect You to Die 3 has not disappointed. With amazing visuals, gameplay, and story, it is by far ranked up as one of my favorite VR games of all time. However, out of all 3 games, this one had the most story and lore in it, and it allowed us to reconsider most of what we know about the game, leading us to many questions. So agents, strap your seatbelts in, because today I'm going to answer the questions that we were left with by the end of the game, and the answers may make you rethink everything you know about this series. I'm the Agent of Lore, and welcome. Let's just start off with the first question that's been blowing my mind up like Kinesium. Who is the Phantom? If you didn't know, throughout the game you can actually collect Phantom coins, which are hidden or unlocked throughout the game. These Phantom coins have a symbol signifying the Phantom, and also a Roman numeral. If you complete the game, find all the Phantom coins, and put them all in the vault back in the agency hub, you get something very interesting. Well, 2 things. First of all, a pair of golden gloves, which I think is more a collector's item because you have completed that Phantom vault. But the second thing, which was a note, changed the whole way I looked at this game. The first line states that, quote, "You're as good as they say you are, Agent Phoenix. They used to say I was good too." The first line strikes me as interesting because it shows that this person may be an individual we've never met before, which could also rule out a lot of fan theories as John Juniper being the Phantom. But the second line was the game changer for me. They used to say I was good too. Why is this so interesting? Well, if you rewind back to the start of the game, you play the first level in Dr. Prism's home. If you look at one of the shelves, you can actually see a framed picture. In this picture, we see 4 individuals. The first person we notice is the Handler, the person that's been speaking to us throughout this entire game. And there are 3 more individuals that we notice, and the mission success room helps us identify them. Dr. Roxanne Prism, who is our semi-villain in the game, Rio Morales, who is the director of the agency, and one more individual. Why this individual is interesting is because their name and photo is not on the agency wall. Along with this, they're separated from the group in the group photo. Where do we find their portrait? We actually find their portrait hidden behind a pot plant. This pot plant could be signifying that they no longer work there. Who is this person? VITI. Now that's not the craziest part. The craziest part is their job. They are the lead field agent. Why is this so important? Well, remember that line, "They used to say I was good too"? Well, if she was the lead field agent, she would have likely been the best there was in the agency, leading all the rest of the agents. I believe that the Phantom is none other than VITI, former lead agent of the agency. I mean, look at the Phantom's logo. It looks like 2 V's together. VITI. So, if we've identified the Phantom, what does the Phantom actually tell us? Well, after the first initial line we saw, she continues by saying, quote, "But I made a choice, and before they get you killed, I hope you realize you have the same choice, to die or to live." After this message, there is a cipher, and the community was quick to solve this. We all came to a mutual agreement that this cipher translates to, "I expect you to live." I mean, if the Phantom is really VITI, and she used to be the lead field agent, she is saying that the agency could get us killed. What does she mean by this? Well, I think that there's a bit more to the agency than on the surface. I think that the agency isn't what they say they are. We also get a credit to this by what we hear in Zor's final line in the game. It seems as if the agency is doing something shady in the background. Now, this doesn't mean that Zor is good, because we've seen Zor betray so many people. They're in it for themselves. It could be that Zor's hatred for the agency was actually shaped by something that they faced while being at the agency. I'm not really too sure what the answer is, and I don't think we have enough evidence right now to find a definitive answer. But I have a feeling that the next installment of the series is going to give us a bit more light. My theory for the next game is the agency is going to direct us to take out the Phantom, a former rogue spy of the agency. I think that in the end of the game, the Phantom will show us what the agency is really doing, and they will reveal the truth to us, and we will make the decision to team up with them, going against the agency. And in the finale, I Expect You to Die 5, we take down Zor and the agency together. But hey, that's just me spitballing over here. There's still so many questions that we have unanswered, so much things that we're still finding out about this current game. I'm sure that in the next following weeks and months, I'm going to have different theories that may shed a bit more light and a bit more information that we found later on down the track. But I think we are on a pretty good track right now. But I hope you all enjoyed this theory. I'm going to be doing plenty more. So if you'd like, you can subscribe so you are notified when I make this next theory. But please let me know what you found, what theories that you may have in the comments below. I'll be reading through them and finding which ones I think might fit with the story. Agents, I'm the Agent of Lore. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.